welcome folks to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And it's a bunch formation. Looking for some space. It's Moss. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's 3rd down in the red zone. It's a keeper. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Defense is coming after him. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Drive of the game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it with the long layoff, the height. Pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10. All right, let's get it. Right.
Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Takes this from inside the 5. Finally goes out of bounds in what'll be the final play of the first quarter.
Texas A&M 14, Florida State 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff. He played, of course, at Florida State.
That completion makes it second and short. Gonna run it. It's Lucas. Past the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Castellanos. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And the Knowles are going to cash in this red zone trip. The third down, it's a handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Knowles, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Moss. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
The Aggie is trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Florida State offense will take over. First and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Castellanos. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught for the completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And the Aggies will kick it deep to begin the second half. The return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Makes the grab. It's White. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but
looking to throw it deep. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Reed. QB to the tight end for a completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Design quarterback run. He breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass this time. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Look out, room to run here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him. Take him out of his rhythm.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.